glass jar with the sweetest of gold, a honey so pure it can never grow old. The dipper rests gently beside it in light, a jar full of morning, impossibly bright. I twist off the lid and the scent rises up of flowers and sunshine to sweeten my cup. The amber drips slowly back into the jar, honey on the table, the best one by far. Honey on the table, golden and slow, the sweetest of mornings beginning to glow. A drizzle of sunshine, a taste of the bees, honey on the table, as sweet as you please. I drizzle it over my warm morning bread and watch the gold ribbon wherever it's led. It pools in the corners, it sweetens it all. Honey on the table, answering morning's call. The cat sniffs the jar with a curious nose, but honey's not something a fluffy cat knows. So I keep it all for my own morning treat. Honey on the table, golden and sweet. Honey on the table, golden and slow, the sweetest of mornings beginning to glow. A drizzle of sunshine, a taste of the bees, honey on the table, as sweet as you please. There's something so ancient and kind about honey, the way that it's sweeter than anything money could ever quite buy on a morning so slow. Honey on the table, watch the gold flow. Honey on the table, sweet in the light. Honey on the table, morning so bright. A cloud of cream fur sitting right by my side, a fluffy round Persian with eyes open wide. He watches me closely with a curious stare, a fluffy cat morning beyond all compare. His fur is so soft like a dandelion puff, he's round and he's regal and impossibly fluff. Y'all over from his nose to his tail, a fluffy cat morning that will never grow stale. Fluffy cat morning, soft and so round, the fluffiest creature that ever was found. He sits like a cushion of cream-colored light. Fluffy cat morning, everything right. I reach out to touch the soft fur on his head, and he leans in gently to be petted instead of doing whatever a fluffy cat does. A fluffy cat morning, just purring because the honey and croissant are waiting for me. But the fluffy cat morning is all I can see, so round and so soft in the warm morning sun. A fluffy cat morning, a second to none. Fluffy cat morning, soft and so round, the fluffiest creature that ever was found. He sits like a cushion of cream-colored light. Fluffy cat morning, everything right. Nothing's quite softer than a fluffy cat's fur on a slow morning with his quiet purr. A cloud of warm cream in the soft morning sun. Fluffy cat morning, my favorite one. Fluffy cat morning, soft and serene. Fluffy cat morning, the fluffiest scene. A golden croissant on a little white plate beside a warm teacup. The morning's so great, the flaky soft layers all buttery gold. Croissant and tea as the morning unfolds. I tear off a piece and the flakes fall like snow all over the plate in a buttery show. I dip it in honey, then sip my warm tea. Croissant and tea, just right for me. Croissant and tea, the perfect of pairs. The buttery flake and the steam in the air. The fluffy cat watches but won't have a bite. Croissant and tea on a morning so bright. The tea is a herbal infusion of green with mint from the garden, the freshest I've seen. It cuts through the butter, it balances sweet. Croissant and tea, the morning complete. I take my time slowly through each flaky bite and each sip of tea in the warm morning light. There's no need to hurry, there's nowhere to be, just a slow morning of croissant and tea. Croissant and tea, the perfect of pairs. The buttery flake and the steam in the air. The fluffy cat watches but won't have a bite. Croissant and tea on a morning so bright. A breakfast of flake and a teacup of warmth is all that you need in their simplest form to start a slow morning the loveliest way. Croissant and tea at the break of the day. Croissant and tea, buttery marigold, croissant and tea never grows old. The herbs all around me in pots and in jars, mint and the lavender, the freshest by far. They frame my whole breakfast in green and in bloom, an herbal garden breakfast in my little room. The fern fronds are reaching, the lavender sways, the mint leaves are catching the soft morning rays. And in the middle of all of this green, an herbal garden breakfast, the loveliest scene. Herbal garden breakfast, green all around, the freshest of mornings that ever was found, with mint and with lavender and tea brewing slow. Herbal garden breakfast, watch the herbs grow. I pinch a fresh mint leaf and add to my tea, the garden providing my breakfast for me. The fluffy cat sits in the herbs and the green, an herbal garden breakfast, a beautiful scene. There's medicine magic in herbs fresh and green, the way that they brighten a slow morning scene, with color and fragrance and flavor so true. An herbal garden breakfast, fresh and new. Herbal garden breakfast, green all around, the freshest of mornings that ever was found, with mint and with lavender and tea brewing slow. Herbal garden breakfast, watch the herbs grow. Grow your own breakfast in pots and in jars of herbs that bring magic from near and from far, and let the green morning surround you in light. Herbal garden breakfast, everything right. Herbal garden breakfast, fresh and green. Herbal garden breakfast, the loveliest scene. I reached out one finger to boop his soft nose, and the fluffy cream cat just sat there and froze. He went a bit cross-eyed to look at my hand. Boop the cat's nose, the morning's so grand. His nose is so tiny, a small pink soft thing, in the midst of the fluff that the morning would bring. I touched it so gently he barely could tell. Boop the cat's nose, a magical spell. Boop the cat's nose, a touch oh so light, the silliest morning that ever felt right. He blinks and he wonders what I'm doing now. Boop the cat's nose, take a small bow. He didn't seem bothered, he didn't pull back. He just sat there fluffy and let me attack. His nose with one finger so gentle and slow. Boop the cat's nose, watch his eyes go. There's joy in the small things, the silly and the sweet, like boop in a cat's nose to make life complete. A moment of nonsense in the warm morning glow. Boop the cat's nose, let the silly flow. Boop the cat's nose, a touch oh so light. The silliest morning that ever felt right. He blinks and he wonders what I'm doing now. Boop the cat's nose, take a small bow. The best kind of mornings have a touch of the silly, a boop and a giggle when the air is still chilly, a finger, a nose, and a fluffy cream cat. Boop the cat's nose, imagine that. Boop the cat's nose, soft and pink. Boop the cat's nose, makes you think. The lavender's purple, the mint is bright green. The prettiest pairing the morning has seen. They sit in their vases on each side of me. Lavender and mint, as fresh as can be. The lavender comes with its soft purple scent. The mint wakes me up with its cool, fresh intent. Together they balance the morning just right. Lavender and mint in the soft morning light. Lavender and mint, purple and green, the freshest of fragrances that ever has been. One soothes and one wakes in their herbal embrace. Lavender and mint, the loveliest grace. I crush a small leaf of the mint in my hand and breathe in the freshness so cool and so grand. Then smell the soft lavender, calm and serene. Lavender and mint, the perfect between. The fluffy cat sniffs at the lavender too, then sneezes a little, a small cat a chew, but stays in the herbs in the warm morning light. Lavender and mint, everything right. Lavender and mint, purple and green, the freshest of fragrances that ever has been. One soothes and one wakes in their herbal embrace. Lavender and mint, the loveliest grace. There's a balance in herbs, in the calm and the bright. The lavender soothing, the mint waking light. Together they make the most perfect of pairs. Lavender and mint in the soft morning air. Lavender and mint, fresh and this morning is painted so soft in watercolor washes that drift up aloft, the colors all blending in gentle and pale. A watercolor morning that tells its own tale. The edges are blurry, the colors are light, like someone is painting the morning just right, with brushstrokes of cream and of green and of gold. A watercolor morning that never grows old. Watercolor morning, soft and so pale, the gentlest of paintings that ever could tell a story of breakfast and herbs and a cat. Watercolor morning, imagine that. The fluffy cream cat is a soft blur of light. The honey, a wash of warm gold shining bright. The herbs are green strokes on a pale paper morn. A watercolor morning, a new day is born. I live in the painting, I'm part of the scene. A soft brushstroke woman in a watercolor green, and garden and breakfast all blended so right. A watercolor morning in the soft pale light. Watercolor morning, soft and so pale, the gentlest of paintings that ever could tell a story of breakfast and herbs and a cat. Watercolor morning, imagine that. Some mornings feel painted in colors so light that you almost can't tell where the edges all sit. Just soft, gentle washes of warm, pale delight. Watercolor morning, everything fits. Watercolor morning, soft and pale. Watercolor morning, telling its tale. I tied up my curls with a ribbon of green, the softest of headbands the morning has seen. It holds back my hair from my eyes and my face, a green ribbon day with its herbal soft grace. The green matches mint and the fern and the leaves, the garden of green that the morning weaves around my whole breakfast and into my hair. A green ribbon day in the soft morning air. Green ribbon day, herbal and bright, the softest of green in the morning light. My hair and the garden, both leafy and green. Green ribbon day, the loveliest scene. The fluffy cat noticed the green in my hair and reached out to bat at the bow sitting there. But I leaned away with a laugh and a smile. Green ribbon day, stay a while. I'll wear the green ribbon all through the slow day, through honey and croissant and herbal tea play, with the cat and the garden in the soft morning light. Green ribbon day, everything right. Green ribbon day, herbal and bright, the softest of green in the morning light. My hair and the garden, both leafy and green. Green ribbon day, the loveliest scene. There's joy in a ribbon that matches the green of the herbs and the garden and the morning scene. A small touch of color worn close to the face. Green ribbon day, the loveliest grace. Green ribbon day, leafy and light. Green ribbon day, soft and bright. The wooden honey dipper rests there in the gold, a tool made for sweetness, the prettiest toad. I lift it up slowly and watch the gold drip. Sweet honey spoon on a morning time trip. The ridges all carry the honey so well, and let it drip slowly with a story to tell of bees and of flowers and the sweetness of sun. Sweet honey spoon when the morning's begun. Sweet honey spoon, dripping gold light, the sweetest of tools on a morning so bright. I drizzle it slowly all over my bread. Sweet honey spoon, enough has been said. I twirl the small dipper to catch all the gold and keep it from dripping, the trick that I'm told works best when you twirl it round in the air. Sweet honey spoon with its sweet golden care. The fluffy cat watches the gold drip and shine, but honey's not something on a cat's mind. So I keep the sweet spoon and its gold all for me. Sweet honey spoon, as sweet as can be. Sweet honey spoon, dripping gold light, the sweetest of tools on a morning so bright. I drizzle it slowly all over my bread. Sweet honey spoon, enough has been said. There's an art to the dipper, the twirl and the drip, the way that you keep all that gold from a slip off the spoon and the dipper and into the light. Sweet honey spoon, everything right. Sweet honey spoon, golden and slow. Sweet honey spoon, watch the gold flow. He fixed me with eyes that were big, round, and gold, a Persian cat stare that was ancient and old, as if he knew secrets I'd never quite learned. A Persian cat stare at every slow turn. His flat little face and his eyes open wide held all of the wisdom a cat keeps inside. He stared without blinking right into my soul, a Persian cat stare, making me feel whole. Persian cat stare, deep and so gold, the wisest of looks that ever was told. He gazes right through me and into the light. Persian cat stare on a morning so bright. I stared right back at him as long as I could, but he won the contest, I knew that he would. A Persian cat stare is impossible to beat, a Persian cat stare from his fluffy soft seat. Does he see when he looks at me so? A morning, a woman, a honey gold glow, or something much deeper? A cat understands a Persian cat stare across the warm sands. Persian cat stare, deep and so gold, the wisest of looks that ever was told. He gazes right through me and into the light. Persian cat stare on a morning so bright. There's a depth in the eyes of a Persian cat, a knowing, a wisdom, imagine all that behind those gold eyes on a morning so slow. Persian cat stare, what does he know? Persian cat stare, golden deep. Persian cat stare, secrets to keep. I poured out 2 cups, though the second's for show, for the fluffy cream cat who won't drink it, I know. But it's nice to pretend that we share the warm brew, a morning tea for 2, just me and you. The teacup is painted with flowers so fine, a delicate pattern of green floral vine. I sip from my cup and I nod to the cat, a morning tea for 2. Imagine that. sits by my side. Morning tea for two. The morning's so wide. The steam rises gently from both of the cups as the slow morning settles and the sun comes up. The cat watches calmly from his place on the wood. A morning tea for two. Life is good. We don't need to talk on a morning like this. Just the tea and the cat and the quiet, soft bliss of sharing a breakfast. Though only I chew a morning tea for two, me and you. Morning tea for two. The cat and me, sharing a breakfast and an herbal tea. He won't drink his cup, but he sits by my side. Morning tea for two. The morning's so wide. Company comes in so many forms. A cat who just sits there and keeps the morning warm is the best kind of breakfast companion, it's true. Morning tea for two, me and you. Morning tea for two. Steam in the air. Morning tea for two. The perfect pair. The mint by the window is bright and so green, the freshest of leaves that the morning has seen. I pinch off a sprig for my herbal warm tea. Fresh mint leaves, as fresh as can be. The scent on my fingers is cool and so clean, awakening freshness, the brightest of green. I breathe it in deeply to start the slow day. Fresh mint leaves in their herbal soft way. Fresh mint leaves, cool and so green, the brightest of herbs that the morning has seen. I add them to tea and I breathe in the air. Fresh mint leaves, beyond all compare. The mint plant keeps growing, no matter the day. The more that I pinch it, the more it will stay. Lush and green growing on my windowsill. Fresh mint leaves growing still. The fluffy cat sniffs at the bright minty green, then turns up his nose at the freshest I've seen. But I love the mint for its cool morning lift. Fresh mint leaves, a green morning gift. Fresh mint leaves, cool and so green, the brightest of herbs that the morning has seen. a cool green reminder to brush sleep away and breathe in the morning, so fresh and so clean. Fresh mint leaves, the brightest of green. Fresh mint leaves, cool and bright. Fresh mint leaves, morning light. A jar full of sunshine condensed into gold. A jar full of summer that never grows old. It sits on my table, all amber and bright. A jar of honey in the soft morning light. The label says honey, pure and so true, and inside is sweetness the whole morning through. I twist off the lid and the sweetness drifts out. A jar of honey, what mornings are about. A jar of honey, golden and slow, the sweetest of jars with its warm amber glow. I dip in the dipper and drizzle the gold. A jar of honey, worth more than told. From flowers and sun, from thousands of blossoms, their work was begun and ended up here on my table so bright. A jar of honey, a morning delight. I think of the bees as I drizzle the gold, and all of the flowers and the stories untold that went into making this jar, oh so sweet. A jar of honey, the morning complete. A jar of honey, golden and slow, the sweetest of jars with its warm amber glow. I dip in the dipper and drizzle the gold. A jar of honey, worth more than told. There's a whole summer of flowers inside a jar full of honey, where the sunshine resides, condensed into gold for a morning so slow. A jar of honey, watch the gold flow. A jar of honey, amber and bright. A jar of honey, morning light. light comes in softly, all golden and pale, and lands on my breakfast, the morning's own tale of honey and croissant and herbal warm tea, a slow breakfast light shining on me. There's no rush this morning, no reason to speed through breakfast and out to whatever I need to do in the world that can wait for a while. A slow breakfast light and a soft morning smile. Slow breakfast light, golden and pale, the gentlest of mornings that ever could tell the story of slowness and herbal soft tea. Slow breakfast light shining on me. The fluffy cat basks in the light by my side as the slow golden morning spreads soft and wide. We take our slow time in the warm pale glow, a slow breakfast light, taking it slow. I butter my croissant and drizzle the gold and sip my warm tea as the morning unfolds. There's no better way to begin a slow day, a slow breakfast light in its golden soft way. Slow breakfast light, golden and pale, the gentlest of mornings that ever could tell a story of slowness and herbal soft tea. Slow breakfast light shining on me. We forget how to breakfast so slowly and pale in the light of a morning with no urgent tale, just honey and croissant and a cat by your side. Slow breakfast light, the morning so wide. Slow breakfast light, golden and slow, slow breakfast light, watch it glow. The little clay pots hold the greenest of green, the tidiest plants that the morning has seen. They line up beside me, all leafy and bright, potted plants and sunshine in the soft morning light. A small succulent here and a fern frond there, a garden in pots in the warm morning air. They soak up the sunshine that comes through the glass, potted plants and sunshine as the slow hours pass. Potted plants in sunshine, leafy and bright, the greenest of corners in the morning light. They grow at their own pace, slow and serene. Potted plants and sunshine, the loveliest green. I water them gently from my little brown jug, and give each small plant a soft morning hug of sunlight and water to help them all grow. Potted plants and sunshine, watch them go. The fluffy cat sits in the green leafy shade, a part of the garden the potted plants made. In the warm morning sunshine, all leafy and slow, potted plants and sunshine, watch them grow. Potted plants and sunshine, leafy and bright, the greenest of corners in the morning light. They grow at their own pace, slow and serene. Potted plants and sunshine, the loveliest green. There's joy in a garden that lives in small pots of green, growing plants in their leafy soft spots, soaking up sunshine and growing so slow. Potted plants and sunshine, watch them grow. Potted plants and sunshine, leafy and green. Potted plants and sunshine, the loveliest scene. The fluffy cream cat sat right next to the gold, the jar full of honey, the sweetest of old. He sniffed at it once with a small pink nose. The cat and the honey, the morning arose. He didn't quite know what to make of the sweet, the golden thick amber, the honey time treat. So he stared at it, puzzled with his big gold eyes. The cat and the honey, a morning surprise. The cat and the honey, side by side, the fluff and the gold in the morning so wide. He won't have a taste, but he likes it near. The cat and the honey, the morning so clear. I laughed at the sight of a cat and the gold, the puzzled soft Persian, the story untold of why he sat next to the sweetest of jars. The cat and the honey beneath morning stars. Maybe he likes how the gold catches light, or the warmth of the jar in the soft morning bright. Whatever the reason, he sat there with glee. The cat and the honey, sweet as can be. The cat and the honey, side by side, the fluff and the gold in the morning so wide. He won't have a taste, but he likes it near. The cat and the honey, the morning so clear. There's a charm in the way that the cat and the gold sit next to each other. The fluff and the old sweet honey together on a morning so slow. The cat and the honey, watch them glow. The cat and the honey, golden cream. The cat and the honey, a morning dream. Croissant is golden and flaky and warm, a crescent of butter in its loveliest form. It sits on the plate with its layers so fine, a buttery croissant morning all mine. I tear off the corner and the flakes fall like rain all over the plate in a buttery train. The inside is soft and the outside is gold, a buttery croissant morning to hold. Buttery croissant morning, flaky and gold, the warmest of breakfasts that ever was told. I dip it in honey and sip my warm tea. Buttery croissant morning just for me. Each layer unfolds in a buttery sigh as I pull them apart in the morning so high and golden and warm in the soft morning light. A buttery croissant morning so bright. The fluffy cat eyes all the flakes as they fall, but croissant's not something for cats after all. So I gather the flakes and I eat every one. A buttery croissant morning, second to none. Buttery croissant morning, flaky and gold, the warmest of breakfasts that ever was told. I dip it in honey and sip my warm tea. Buttery croissant morning just for me. There's a joy in a croissant, all buttery and warm, the flake and the gold in their crescent moon form. A breakfast so simple and yet so divine. Buttery croissant morning all mine. Buttery croissant morning, flaky and warm. Buttery croissant morning, the loveliest form. The lavender stands in a glass on the right, its purple soft spires reaching up to the light. A handful of calm in a clear little vase, lavender in the vase with its soft purple grace. The scent drifts so gently across the warm air, a calming soft fragrance beyond all compare. It soothes the whole morning with its purple soft hue. Lavender in the vase the whole morning through. Lavender in the vase, purple and calm, the gentlest of flowers like a morning balm. It soothes and it softens the slow morning pace. Lavender in the vase with its soft purple grace. I lean in to smell it and close my eyes slow, and breathe in the calm of its soft purple glow. The most soothing flower a morning could hold. Lavender in the vase, worth more than gold. fluffy cat sniffs at the purple soft spire, then sneezes a little but doesn't retire. He stays by the lavender, calm and serene. Lavender in the vase, the loveliest scene. Lavender in the vase, purple and calm, the gentlest of flowers, like a morning balm. It soothes and it softens the slow morning pace. Lavender in the vase, with its soft purple grace. There's a calm in the lavender purple and slow, a soothing soft fragrance, a soft purple glow that settles the morning and softens the pace. Lavender in the vase, with its soft purple grace. Lavender in the vase, purple and calm. Lavender in the vase, a morning balm. There's a hum in the morning, so soft and so low, the sound of a slow day beginning to grow. The kettle, the cats purr, the bees in the air, a gentle morning hum beyond all compare. I hum a small tune as I butter my bread, a soft little melody that floats overhead and mingles with all of the morning's soft sound. A gentle morning hum going round and around. Gentle morning hum, soft and so low, the sweetest of sounds that the morning can know. I hum and the cat purrs and the kettle sings too. Gentle morning hum, the whole morning through. The fluffy cat joins with his low rumbling purr, a harmony soft in his cream-colored fur, and together we hum through the slow golden morn. A gentle morning hum where the new day is born. There's no need for words on a morning like this, just a hum and a purr and the soft morning bliss of melodies floating so soft in the air. A gentle morning hum beyond all compare. Gentle morning hum, soft and so low, the sweetest of sounds that the morning can know. I hum and the cat purrs and the kettle sings too. Gentle morning hum, the whole morning through. We forget how to hum a slow morning day, to let a soft melody just drift away into the warm air with the cat's gentle purr, a gentle morning hum in his cream-colored fur. Gentle morning hum, soft and slow. Gentle morning hum, let it flow. I put on the dress with the small yellow flowers, the one that I wear for the slow morning hours. It's covered in blossoms of green, gold and cream, a floral dress breakfast, the loveliest dream. The fabric is soft and the flowers are sweet, a garden of fabric from my head to my feet. I sit down to breakfast all covered in bloom, a floral dress breakfast in my little room. Floral dress breakfast, blossoms and ease, a dress like a garden that moves in the breeze. The honey, the croissant, the cat by my side, floral dress breakfast, the morning so white. The flowers on my dress match the herbs all around, the garden of green and of bloom that I found in pots and in vases, and now on my dress, a floral dress breakfast, nothing but yes. The fluffy cat nestles into the soft folds of my floral dress in the morning so gold. He likes the soft fabric all covered in bloom, a floral dress breakfast in my little room. Floral dress breakfast, blossoms and ease, a dress like a garden that moves in the breeze. The honey, the croissant, the cat by my side, floral dress breakfast, the morning so white. Dress for the morning in flowers and bloom, and become a small garden in your little room, with honey and croissant and a cat at your side. Floral dress breakfast, the morning so white. Floral dress breakfast, blossoms and gold. Floral dress breakfast never grows old. The little carved dipper sits there in the jar, a tool made of wood, the prettiest by far. Its ridges are golden with honey so sweet, honey dipper gold, a morning time treat. I lift it up slowly and twirl it around to keep all the honey from dripping to ground, and watch the gold catch all the soft morning light. Honey dipper gold, a beautiful sight. Honey dipper gold, dripping so slow, the prettiest too, with its warm amber glow. I drizzle the honey all over my bread. Honey dipper gold, enough has been said. The wood is worn smooth from the use over years, a dipper that's gathered both honey and cheers of many slow mornings just like this one. Honey dipper gold, when the morning's begun, the fluffy cat watches the gold as it drips and follows the dipper with his eyes as it tips. But honey's not something a cat understands. Honey dipper gold in my honey sweet hands. Honey dipper gold, dripping so slow, the prettiest too, with its warm amber glow. I drizzle the honey all over my bread. Honey dipper gold, enough has been said. There's an art to the dipper, the twirl and the tip, the way that you keep all that gold from a slip off the wood and the ridges and into the light. Honey dipper gold, everything right. Honey dipper gold, dripping slow. Honey dipper gold, watch it glow. I've made me a corner, all herbal and green, the coziest spot that the morning has seen, with mint and with lavender and fern fronds tall, a cozy herb corner. I have it all. The herbs grow around me in pots and in jars, the greenest of corners, from near and from far. I sit in the middle, all leafy and slow, a cozy herb corner. Watch the herbs grow. Cozy herb corner, green all around, the coziest corner that ever was found, with honey and croissant and a cat by my side. Cozy herb corner, the morning so wide. It's small but it holds everything that I love. The herbs all around me, the blue sky above, a cat and some honey and an herbal warm tea, a cozy herb corner just for me. The world can't stay out there beyond the green herbs. In my cozy herb corner there's nothing disturbs the peace and the quiet and the soft morning light. A cozy herb corner, everything right. Cozy herb corner, green all around. The coziest corner that ever was found, with honey and croissant and a cat by my side. Cozy herb corner, the morning so wide. Everyone needs a small corner of green, the coziest herbal soft spot to be seen, with herbs all around you and a cat at your side. Cozy herb corner, the morning so wide. Cozy herb corner, green and slow. Cozy herb corner, watch it grow. He's the softest of creams from his nose to his tail, a cream-colored cat that the morning would hail as the fluffiest creature beneath the soft sun. A cream-colored cat, my favorite one. His fur is the color of honey and milk, a soft cream so smooth like the smoothest of silk. He glows in the morning, all cream-colored light. A cream-colored cat, a beautiful sight. Cream-colored cat, soft and so light, the fluffiest cream in the morning bright. He sits like a cloud of soft cream-colored fur. Cream-colored cat with his gentle low purr. I run my hands softly through his cream-colored coat and feel the soft fur like a warm, gentle note of comfort and calm in the soft morning light. A cream-colored cat, everything right. He matches the honey, the croissant, the cream, the whole golden palette of my morning dream. A cream-colored cat in a cream-colored morn. A cream-colored cat where the slow day is born. Cream-colored cat, soft and so light, the fluffiest cream in the morning bright. He sits like a cloud of soft cream-colored fur. Cream-colored cat with his gentle low purr. There's a softness in cream that the morning loves best. The cat and the honey and the croissant, soft crust, all cream-colored warmth in the soft morning light. Cream-colored cat, everything right. Cream-colored cat, soft and slow. Cream-colored cat, watch him glow. The steam rises gently from my warm teacup, a soft little ribbon that's curling straight up. It dances and twists in the soft morning light. Warm tea steam, a beautiful sight. I watch it rise slowly and fade in the air. A soft morning magic beyond all compare. The herbal warm tea, sending steam to the light. Warm tea steam in the morning bright. Warm tea steam, rising so slow. The softest of ribbons with a warm, gentle glow. It curls and it dances and fades into air. Warm tea steam beyond all compare. The fluffy cat watches the steam as it twists and reaches one paw at the soft rising mists. But the steam slips away through his soft green paw. Warm tea steam, the prettiest I saw. I sip the warm tea and the steam touches my face. A soft, gentle warmth in the morning's embrace. The herbal soft tea, sending steam to the light. Warm tea steam in the morning bright. Warm tea steam, rising so slow. The softest of ribbons with a warm, gentle glow. It curls and it dances and fades into air. Warm tea steam beyond all compare. There's a magic in steam as it rises so slow from a warm cup of tea with its soft, gentle glow. A ribbon of warmth that just fades into light. Warm tea steam, everything right. Warm tea steam, rising slow. Warm tea steam, watch it go. The table is quiet, the morning is still. The herbs all around me, the soft windowsill. The honey, the croissant, the herbal warm tea. A quiet garden table just for me. No sound but the cat's purr and the bees outside. The quietest morning, the morning so wide. I sit in the silence, all peaceful and slow. A quiet garden table in the soft morning glow. Quiet garden table, peaceful and still. The quietest morning, a soft gentle thrill. The herbs and the honey and the cat by my side. Quiet garden table, the morning so wide. I breathe in the quiet and let the day rest. slow and the best way to begin a soft morning so still. A quiet garden table, a soft, gentle thrill. The fluffy cat sits in the quiet with me, as still as a statue beside the warm tea. We share the soft silence, the morning so slow. A quiet garden table in the soft morning glow. Quiet garden table, peaceful and still. The quietest morning, a soft, gentle thrill. The herbs and the honey and the cat by my side. Quiet garden table, the morning so wide. We forget how to sit in the quiet and still at a soft garden table on a windowsill, with nothing but quiet and a cat by your side. Quiet garden table, the morning so wide. Quiet garden table, peaceful and slow. Quiet garden table, soft and aglow. Just a touch of sweet honey to start the slow day. A drizzle of gold in its soft amber way. Over croissant and bread in the morning so bright. A touch of honey, a morning delight. Not too much, just enough for the sweetness to sing. A touch of gold honey the morning would bring, to balance the butter and the herbal warm tea. A touch of honey, just right for me. Touch of honey, golden and sweet. A drizzle of gold makes the morning complete. Not too much, just enough for the day. Touch of honey in its soft golden way. I dip the small dipper and drizzle the gold. Just a touch of the sweetness, the story is told of balance and sweetness in the morning so slow. A touch of honey, watch the gold flow. The fluffy cat watches the touch of the gold as I drizzle the sweetness, the story is told. But honey's not something for a cat to enjoy. A touch of honey, a morning time toy. Touch of honey, golden and sweet. A drizzle of gold makes the morning complete. Not too much, just enough for the day. Touch of honey in its soft golden way. There's an art to the touch, just a drizzle of gold. Not too much, just enough so the story is told of balance and sweetness in the soft morning. touch of honey. Everything right, touch of honey. Golden and slow, touch of honey. Watch it flow. His whiskers are long and they catch the soft light, a halo of softness in the morning so bright. They twitch when he's curious, they still when he's calm. Soft morning whiskers like a morning time bomb. I watch them move gently as he sniffs at the air. The honey, the croissant, the herbs over there. His whiskers all twitching with each little scent. Soft morning whiskers, the morning well spent. Soft morning whiskers, long and so light, a halo of softness in the morning bright. They twitch and they wonder at the world all around. Soft morning whiskers, the sweetest I've found. I reach out so gently to touch one soft hair, but he pulls his head back with a dignified air. His whiskers are sacred, not for me to touch. Soft morning whiskers, I love them so much. They frame his soft face in a halo of white. The fluffiest whiskers in the soft morning light. He sniffs at the morning with his whiskers so fine. Soft morning whiskers, this cat of mine. Soft morning whiskers, long and so light, a halo of softness in the morning bright. They twitch and they wonder at the world all around. Soft morning whiskers, the sweetest I've found. There's a magic in whiskers, so long and so fine. The way that they frame a cat's face so divine, and twitch at the morning, all soft in the light. Soft morning whiskers, everything right. Soft morning whiskers, long and light. Soft morning whiskers, morning bright. A calm settles softly, all herbal and green. Across the slow morning, the loveliest scene of mint and of lavender and herbal warm tea, and herbal morning calm settling on me. The herbs do their magic, the calm and the green. The most peaceful morning that I've ever seen, with nothing but quiet and the soft herbal air. An herbal morning calm beyond all compare. Herbal morning calm, peaceful and green, the calmest of mornings that ever has been. With mint and with lavender and a cat by my side. Herbal morning calm, the morning so wide. My breathing slows down to the pace of the herbs, as all of my worries the calm green disturbs and sends them all drifting away on the air. An herbal morning calm beyond all compare. The fluffy cat rests in the herbal soft green, as calm as a morning that I've ever seen. We breathe in the calm of the soft herbal air. An herbal morning calm beyond all compare. Herbal morning calm, peaceful and green, the calmest of mornings that ever has been. With mint and with lavender and a cat by my side. Herbal morning calm, the morning so wide. There's a calm in the herbs that the morning loves best, the mint and the lavender that settle and rest. The whole slow morning in the soft herbal air.